Estate planning is about much more than passing what you have to your spouse and children. Today, I want to share three things that a plan does for you and your family to stop problems before they arise. Hi, I'm Gary DeWitt, an estate planning attorney. I help people protect what matters most, then pass on what they have to their family without problems. The earlier you start planning, the more options you have. If you wait, it can be too late, and your family won't have any other options than to go to court. The three things that a plan should do are protect you during your lifetime, protect and provide for your family, and pass on what you have without hassles. You need to know that every year, thousands and thousands of people like you deal with the devastating effects of not having an estate plan of their own in place. You might even be surprised how many of your neighbors, people in your region, and even your friends have gone through exactly what you're trying to prevent right now. The first thing the right plan should do is protect you so you make sure your family is cared for. You protect yourself with a durable power of attorney, healthcare planning, and perhaps a trust. These legal documents tell the world who you want in charge if you can't make decisions. These legal documents keep your financial, legal, and family affairs out of the public court record. You decide now who is in charge and how you and your family are cared for. Without these, the state and judges must take over and appoint somebody to make your decisions. And those decisions are under the watchful eye of a judge. Everything becomes public record. Since it is a court proceeding, it is very expensive. It's often difficult, under the state's watch, to make sure your family gets exactly what they need to be provided for. With a self-protection plan in place, you decide now who will manage later. Family takes care of you, and you've decided how your family is taken care of. The second thing the right plan should do is provide for your family. Imagine if you were hurt and your family needed to get money from your retirement account to make ends meet and pay the bills. But because you didn't have a plan, they must go to court to get the authority to get what they need. What if your spouse needed to sell the house, a car, or something else with your name on the title? Without your signature, it's almost impossible without going to court. Planning keeps family out of court. If you've never been to court, it's stressful. It's additional stress your family doesn't need during already stressful times. Whether through a trust or a durable power of attorney, planning creates a way for your family to get money and the other resources they need when you can't help them, or give them access to the money and resources they need now. The third thing the right plan should do is to protect what you have and pass it to your family when the time comes. Most people I see are only concerned with passing what they have to their family more than they are anything else. One person even went as far as to say, "I fear probate." Nobody wants to lose what they've worked hard for to probate. Most people have heard of it, and it scares them to think of putting their family through it for good reason. Probate is a long, stressful court process that just doesn't need to happen. It takes 8 months or more for your family to get what is coming to them and perhaps they desperately need. That's too long. By planning now, you can prevent most, if not all, the need for probate and pass what you have to your family without the publicity and hassles. They will get what they need much faster with fewer headaches. With a will plus additional planning or a trust, you do away with the need for their probate. You keep your family's affairs out of the public record and you reduce their stress levels. What's your next step? Start now. Call 479-717-6300 or go to planwithgary.com. When you get there, you'll see the intro screen. Click the button. When you click that button, you'll be shown a screen with my calendar on it. Once you've picked the day and time, click Continue. You'll be taken to the last screen where you'll put in your contact information and tell me a little bit about why we're meeting. Imagine, when your plan is done, how good you'll feel and the peace of mind and quality of life you'll experience. Not to mention the relief your family will experience knowing you have avoided the cost and stress of court and probate. Start now. Call 479-717-6300 or go to planwithgary.com.